Hello, welcome back to WhatAreMovie. I am Tony.
And I'm Claire.
And we're back for...
Breaking Bad.
Breaking Bad, you remembered. Well done.
You never confirmed, but I presume because you said we were ahead on this on Sunday. We wouldn't have
Yes,
gone
we're back with Breaking Bad. Last time was Box Cutter.
Oh.
Bit of a crazy episode.
Here is my box cutter.
How are they gonna continue on with their job now?
Well, the only thing they can continue to do, Tony, cook.
Yeah.
That sounded really like...
Yeah, it sounded like I was doing something. I don't know. He was like... But, yeah, there we go. Gus was very intimidating to take care of another body. Mike wasn't too happy. Saul was funny as ever.
Would there be any fallback from that barrel of...
Who knows?
Mush.
Who knows? We'll see. This is Season 4, Episode 2, 38 Snub. Yeah. This aired on
What's a snub?
if you snub something, you're like... You're
Like snub
denying it. Yeah, right?
I don't know.
I think. Right. This aired on the 24th of July 2011, directed by Michelle MacLaren and written by George Mastras. George Mastras we've seen before, and we've seen Michelle as well.
So different.
Michelle MacLaren, I think, was pointed out as... I don't know, I think some of the episodes she's directed have been really...
Can be hard to
I
find
don't
one.
know. Yeah. She did a bit quiet, that one.
Oh.
I don't know. Anyway, let's get on with it. What do you want to see in this episode? Will they cook?
Yeah, I guess they'll cook.
Will we hear any more words from Gus other than the
will
5
they just
words he
carry
said?
on like nothing happened?
I don't know if they can anymore, can they?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Because I'm kind of like...
Yeah.
I guess Skylar was still waiting for this whole... Is Walt going to buy the laser tag place? Or is he going to buy the car wash? Is he going to buy anywhere for his embezzlement?
We'll see.
Like,
it's not... it's laundering.
Laundering.
Yeah. We'll see.
Is Sol leaving the country?
Who knows? Yeah, we'll find out, hopefully. And hopefully Hank's making a recovery. Full reaction is in the description. You need your own copy to watch along. Just make sure to come back where we talk all about it. Let's go.
Do I see it?
Huh?
Basically, any lawman worth his salt's going to spot that. Assuming that's a deal breaker. Something more compact. 38 special.
Snub nose. There you go.
So it doesn't catch on your belt when you right on with this.
Walt's finally getting a gun. I
He
mean, obviously
is.
Jesse got the last one.
Seal up real nice.
Doesn't that usually go on the outside?
Sure, it's
than-
on the correct side.
General rule, you don't want to cross draw.
Yeah,
Not
don't want to
unless
go
you're
like that.
sitting, Either way, you're going to want to practice your draw.
Yeah.
Definitely practice.
Are we strictly talking defense here?
Not too sure with that guy.
Absolutely. Defense.
All this to say, I'm happy to take your money. Not a convicted felon. You might best be advised to bear your arms within the confines of the law.
Gun
For
sellers.
defense.
Is it?
You don't know with this guy.
I'll take it.
I thought that mirror was like a two-way mirror. Because of how thick it was.
Yeah. Well, the gun seller was a bit like, he's trying to steer him the right way, I guess.
He was.
He probably doesn't look like his usual clientele.
No.
He's had a long few days.
Well, he's probably second-guessing what he's got himself involved in, isn't he? 'Cause-
Right, he probably knew he was involved in this sort of thing.
But
more as
to
what's
stop Gus doing
going to
the
happen
same to
with him. Yeah, I guess he didn't mess up. That's the difference, right?
Yeah.
He does not look like he's having a good
Thanks,
time. Ugh. That's not good. Ugh.
I think he should probably get rid of that coat.
Yeah. This show is real dark when it wants to be, do you know what I mean?
It's just a reminder.
Yeah, he's not dealing with it too
Well, we haven't seen Jesse's house since he brought it.
for a while, yeah.
Well, we saw it a little while afterwards, didn't we? But it was literally just like a mattress.
Yeah. That's a nice speaker setup.
Oh, wouldn't be a house without a Roomba.
Yeah. It's like mesmerised. Seems like a little world.
Badger!
Badger.
New sound system. Check it out.
Bodacious subwoofers, yo!
Sonically neutral.
I might have to get me some.
Take all them lines jumping around. Psychedelic. I like just wanna stare at it.
Hold on to your hats, bitches.
Why do I feel like there was no music playing there then?
Probably, yeah. They look like they're on edge.
Hey man, I saw Andrea at a meeting yesterday. She asked about you.
Nice conversation.
Yeah.
I was wondering if he'd seen.
Thanks, man, but on 12 steps and all that.
Oh.
I'm proud of him.
He did just say about blazing up though.
Yeah. Oh, he's so tempted. Don't do it. Peer pressure. It's not good.
Maybe just a little bump.
Skinny Pete, stop him. Man.
For dead, you.
Oh, that was such a good cut.
Resident Evil 4 takes it by a long shot.
Badger's speaking the truth.
Okay.
What has he done to them?
He's always been a bad influence.
Yeah.
Zombies are dead, man. What difference does it make what their job was when they...
That's a good point.
Nazi zombie.
So Jesse got anything to... I don't think so.
Jesse, where do you come out on all this? Agree, totally.
Are they going to give the Roomba some?
It's quiet. You know what this place needs?
Girls. Party.
Doesn't like the quiet.
They are out of it.
They like their montages, don't they?
Yeah. He's trying to deal with what's happened, isn't he? But it's not the way to deal with it.
Sound so good.
What's happening? Is he doing an impression?
He's practicing. That was like from the first episode, the shot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's minerals, isn't it?
Yeah. Seems like everyone's dealing with things
Yeah.
right now. There's a lot going on. That's so creepy. Face.
Ray, this is me sleeping. What's it look like?
Looks like you're looking at a rock.
This is not a rock. This is a mineral.
I'm just asking if maybe
You
you
know,
want.
last I counted, Marie, there are 4 bedrooms in this house.
I am.
You know, I mean, if I'm keeping
Why
you
have
awake enough.
they got a 4-bedroom house?
Guess he can afford it.
Yeah.
Maybe they were planning to have
Yeah,
kids.
maybe.
She's just trying to help.
Yeah.
At least she's not giving up. She didn't.
No.
She didn't listen to him and go somewhere else. I like that shot a lot, though. It's really good.
Thanks. Bills are really starting to pile up here, and is the car wash?
Oh, God.
You're looking at buying this car wash.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
What are you thinking, leaving a message like that on my machine? Recorded proof of our intention to buy a car wash. Now,
Well, it is a car wash, not a brothel. Why are we buying it at all?
God, look at this girl.
If you're not willing to pull the trigger on this,
Hey, no. I will handle it, okay?
Does he put the safety on?
I hope so. Could have a real bad accident otherwise.
Oh, that Roomba's got a lot of work to do.
Hard. This is a really, really cool shot. I feel like I said with Michelle MacLaren, there's a lot of interesting shots, I believe. Yeah, when she's in. Oh, it's trying. It's trying. What the hell? No! What are you doing?
Where are her pants?
Who needs pants when you're
What is that
partying?
noise?
It's a guy chucking a bloody ball against the wall.
I got bitch.
Nice.
Clean up time.
Right on. Least we can do.
It's a mess, Jesus.
Get everybody some breakfast, stock up on liquor while you're at it. Keep this party going. Yo.
You can turn the music on.
Jesus.
What a wake up call.
Wake up and party!
That's a really good cut into his headphones.
You think he'll skim any off?
Maybe he's beyond that now, considering.
He's like pooping himself already. I love that the coffee station has not moved.
Yeah. Oh. Why?
Really? Who's that?
Hello?
201.6.
Well, I guess that's Victor's replacement.
What's the count? Give it a second way, if you would, please. What?
Where's Gus?
Why?
I would like to speak with him.
I would like to shoot him.
Walter, you're never gonna see him again.
Well, that goes his plan.
I mean, what does he expect, really?
Yeah. Oh, look who woke up hungry.
That's me every morning. I'm so hungry.
You hardly eat breakfast.
I know.
Gets a hand wax.
Some recon. She's working out where she can slip in some dollaries.
Way to go, Hank. You're doing it. Come on.
Jesus.
Get you! Way to go, honey!
Come on. Just 10
Damn.
more steps.
Looks like he's in pain.
6. That's what I call kicking some ass.
Oh, that was awesome, babe!
Hells yeah.
Very nice.
He's happy.
Hey!
No.
That must be a cool job.
So great to see that.
No, to motivate people in that way.
Yeah, and to help people out, yeah.
You want to go full time? I've got a spare bedroom.
I'll see you tomorrow.
I was thinking about cooking tonight. So
All right, get out.
Damn. It's that pride of his in it.
Yep.
Oh my god.
Jesus. See these cool shots.
Man, ain't cut.
Yeah, right. That's the gimmick.
This place.
How much can it be to cut a damn pizza?
See the same place Walt got that pizza from, because that wasn't cut.
Yeah.
It's democratic.
What am I? Scissors? I will cut this bitch up good.
10 million pizzas a year.
Saving a lot of time. You know.
I don't know. A lot?
Hey, Jesse.
Ugh.
How's this going?
I mean, after everything that happened, he's just kind of
Yeah.
left her in the lurch.
So, how you doing?
I'm dealing.
I'm really busy at work.
I thought she meant drug dealing for a second, but she meant
No,
she's dealing with
dealing
it.
with it.
I'll say it that way.
There's just one thing you and me gotta talk about. And that's this. After Tomas was murdered, 2 dudes from the block, couple bangers he used to hang with, get run over. One of them shot in the head. Same night, I get this in my mailbox.
Damn.
You just have a slight soul.
Well, yeah, he does.
Is someone gonna come looking for this?
No.
What exactly am I supposed to do with this?
Make your life?
Usually to get you and Brock out of that shithole in the neighborhood. Or you can go out and spin it on glass and I'd have no way of stopping you. But I gotta believe you won't do that.
Because you're not such a lowlife that I am.
Or an F up, I guess.
Yeah.
Although she was more into trying to push him to do it again, weren't she?
Yeah.
So, well, To do it despite having a kid. And he was a bit like, no. So innocent.
Why don't they just get together and I feel like Jesse would get on the straight and narrow and everyone would be happy.
I think there's stuff going on with him. Don't you?
Yeah, I don't think that's like a fantasy of...
This is spooky time.
Well,
yeah.
No, that ugly car anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
Is he going to Skylar's but parking far away? I don't know, he has a bit of a menacing look in his eyes.
No.
He's gone to Gus's, isn't he?
Yeah. Oh, man. Got some loose ends, I guess.
Oh, he does. Heisenberg has entered the show.
Man, that face and the music.
I like how he thinks the hat changes him as a person.
It's a persona, isn't it? It's got to complete the look.
Well, I feel like this isn't even going to be Gus's house, and Gus broke into a house, turned out here.
What?
And like, this is just a wholesome family. Oh, Pop Pop's going to arrive and be like,
the music.
Go home, Walter.
Oh gosh. Whose voice was that?
look how much purple she has on her life.
Yeah.
How you doing?
Even a delivery man is purple.
Such a looking that is.
Rocks.
He thought she was joking. Oh, rocks.
No.
Dang.
Marie, is that my minerals? You check them for damage?
She's going crazy.
The rocks, Hank.
No, they're minerals. Jesus, Marie. They're very delicate.
She's going to be
Honey,
like,
would you check?
if you want to check, come and check them yourself.
She's going crazy.
Car wash that.
Man, there's so many great shots in this episode. My god. And the sound.
Mr. Wollenitz.
We haven't seen him, like, since episode 1.
No, we've seen him since.
Oh.
Yeah, in the background.
I have worked 30 years on building this business from nothing.
Is there a figure you can quote me? One which you think would adequately take...
$10 million.
What? For what?
Let's try 879,000.
Pull it from your behind.
Business time.
You average 19 cars per hour. An estimate of your annual cash flow here. To which I apply.
My god, she's been busy.
Giving me a total estimated value of $829,000. Generously added an extra $50,000.
She's just spending all of Walt's money.
Okay, Mr. Wollenitz,
This is the price for Walter White.
He quit without giving me notice.
Fair enough.
My air fresheners. He cursed at me and grabbed himself. The price he pays is $20 million.
Fair enough. I am on this guy's side. Oh, she not happy.
Maybe we'll go for the laser tag.
Well, damn.
Is she going to hit the car air freshers?
And grab herself. And oh. Oh, that's a bit insensitive.
Yeah.
So if you want to tip the scale,
very quick.
better call Saul.
He's sick of seeing that. Mike's dealing with it in his own way. That's really good lighting. I like how it lit up.
Can I buy you a drink? Why not? You make a hell of a lot more than I do.
Like I need to explain myself.
No.
I did out of loyalty to my partner, then later purely out of self-defense. I appreciate that when you were going to kill me, you were simply following orders. I get it. And I harbor no ill will.
There's a load off my mind. Drink up, Walter.
It's like, please, just stop talking. Dear God.
Hell of a last couple of weeks.
Yeah, you're telling me.
Makes a man wonder exactly where he stands. I cannot be alone in feeling this way.
So, what's with the piece? My hip inside your waist. I noticed it the other day at the lab. Push comes to shove, it's not going to help.
Mike, do I have to come right out and say this? You and I, we're in the same boat.
Drink your drink.
To Victor.
You won, Walter. You got the job. Do yourself a favor and learn to take yes for an answer.
I got the job. Get me in a room with him. Mike, just get me in a room and I'll do the rest.
It's just asking him to kill his boss. He does not.
You done?
I would like to say he deserved that.
Yeah.
Think he feels any better?
After all that listening and blabbing he had to do the last
yeah.
few times he's seen him, yeah.
Thanks for the drink.
Oh, he's so cool. I love Mike. Oh. You could see his face as well. He's like, I am so done with your shit.
Yeah. That house
Seriously?
is
Where you
trash.
going?
I think I got like this cat.
Hmm?
Like supposed to
Think.
feed it.
Whatever, you little bitch. Plenty of time to pay out, that's all I'm saying.
Can't party forever.
Nope.
Well.
We cool? We are cool.
He needs to tidy up.
Yeah.
I like that, like, Walt's buying a car wash, he's paying Hank's bills with his money, and Jesse is buying a sound system.
And pizza.
Drugs, probably, because there's probably drugs involved.
Yeah. Who knows if he's buying them,
Holy
though.
shit. Someone left the crust of the pizza.
Yeah. I wonder if they did that pizza thing because people questioned in the other one.
Yeah,
Why is
maybe.
it not Clutz?
Is he trying to deafen himself?
Huh?
Is he trying to deafen himself?
Wow, I think he's trying to.
Deafen the voices, deafen the thoughts.
Yes. Definitely.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Nice.
He is not dealing well.
Why? No,
What a
I'm
good
not
shot.
going to ask. Poor Roomba. I was confused by the pot of Vaseline on the side open. You know.
It was a party. Oh, what a good. Just so well shot, man. Just he is dealing with stuff. There we go. So, that was 38 Snub. What
Yes.
did you think of it?
It was a good episode.
Yeah. Dealing with this is like one of those episodes of dealing with the aftermath and the just dealing with their trauma, I guess, and their the repercussions of what's happened, right? So yeah, a lot going on in their minds and in the show as well.
Yes.
So,
To begin with, we had a mystery man sat on the bed.
well, I was looking in a mirror and talking to someone, and there's a guy on the bed. He's trying to buy a gun.
Gun
38 special. With a snub noise?
Yeah.
What did you say? Yeah. Yeah, so there's where the name comes from.
And then it's got a filed off serial number.
So it's basically illegal.
Yeah, and he's kind of
dealer.
questioning him, and he's like, look, if this is just for defence, you're better off going somewhere and getting a...
Someone without felony, go
Yeah.
get an actual gun legally, and you'll be fine.
Because if you're caught with one...
Yeah, then you're going to be in some real trouble. But he's like, no, it's fine. And then the guy's like asking him these questions. Like, he seems like, even though he's like a gun dealer, he was trying to help Walt out by telling him that and being like, You don't want to like cross draw and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Only if you're sitting down.
Yeah. Is that you're really going to need to practice your drawing?
Yeah, it was really bad. It was like.
Yeah. Like if you're all fingers and.
Yeah, the other
fingers
guy
will
is.
get the piece before you will.
Yeah, the
if
other
you
guy's
know
going
what
to
I mean.
be. Yeah. But he's like, yes, for defense. So.
Yeah.
That's where we get the name from, right? 38 Snub. So it said it had a snub noise.
Yeah.
I think I wrote noise, but also, am I right in saying when you snub something, you don't acknowledge it or something like that? So, yeah, ignore or yeah. So if you ignore something, yeah.
Yeah.
So 38 Snub refers to the gun, but also the fact that Gus is snubbing him and not ignoring him, and
Yeah.
not talking to him.
Yeah.
Yeah. There we go. We cut to Mike in a. I thought it was a coffee shop, but it's a bar. It's just because he's got coffee, I guess. So I wasn't really paying attention.
I think coffee is everywhere in America.
Yeah. But he's just sitting there.
Yeah.
He looks a bit. What do you think of him? He looks a bit. Not
He's
with
dealing
it.
with stuff as
Yeah,
well,
he's dealing
like-
with stuff, which we can tell as well because on his jacket.
Finds a bit of blood.
Yeah, Victor's blood.
Yeah.
Yeah, which he's So as he goes to pick up the coffee, he notices it and
Yeah.
cleans it off. But yeah, so like I said, they're all dealing with like the mental effects and of what's happened to all of them. Yeah. Which again gets kind of more of it gets brought up when Walt talks to him later.
Yeah.
But what did you think at this point? Was he thinking? Was he going through?
Yeah, he did seem quite affected, like finding the blood and stuff.
Like you said, they were colleagues, so yeah. But what
Yeah.
Walt brings up later, maybe we'll talk about it later, but it's the whole like you've got to be wondering where you're standing in
Yeah,
all this
that
as
could have
well.
been you.
So what is Mike thinking? Like, am I in
Yeah.
shit for this? But like I said, and like Mike acknowledged as soon as Victor said, Victor got seen.
Yes.
He messed up. He got seen by people. So yeah, got to be more careful. There we go. We cut to Jesse and his new speaker system.
His speakers with the flashing lights.
Yeah.
Someone
Badger
knocking
turns
at the
up.
window.
He's got it quite loud, so you couldn't even
Yeah.
hear. But Badger's there with Skinny Pete.
Yep.
And they're just mesmerised by the lights.
Yeah. It's such an awkward scene as hell then. Because they're like, Jesse sits down with them all and like, oh yeah, and then Jesse just starts dealing the drugs.
Yeah, well, he's cutting them up.
Yeah, and then he looks at Skinny Pete and is like, okay. And
You can
he's
see
like,
Badger's face as well. He's like, "Ooh, I need some of this." He's
yeah.
tempted. But Skinny Pete's like, nah,
oh, 12 steps, bro. 12
I'm
steps.
not going to fall off. Yeah, he's like,
And then he passes it over to Badger, and then Badger's like,
oh, one bump.
one bump right now.
And this is where, I mean, it's already started
I
with great
love it.
direction. They're like, he goes down and then whoo, Skinny Pete.
Pete
It's
pops up.
so good.
And
Ugh.
they're just having a good time in there, and then
Yeah.
Taking
Well, it's
more.
cut to a party.
Well,
Oh no,
that's
it's just
when,
them three. They're talking
the
about.
music stops, and then
Well,
Jesse's
no. Before the music stops, they're just chatting about zombie games.
Oh yeah,
for
zombie
ages.
games, and then
They're talking about
the
Left 4
zombies
Dead, Resident
run,
Evil.
and then
Yeah, I mean,
they're
it's
like,
not
well, they're
really
not
relevant.
Zombies, they're infected. Like,
It's-
what's your opinion?
it's
And
really
then
not
Jesse's
relevant.
Like,
He's like,
really
yeah.
quiet.
Well, he's like, no. He goes, yeah, totally agree. And then the music stops. And
Yeah. And then it's like,
Oh wait, Badger's like back, and the Roomba goes past.
yeah.
He's like, did that just happen?
Yeah.
And that's when Jesse is like, it's really quiet, because he obviously was doing his own thing and just
Yeah.
listening to them. So what do you think of Jesse's whole story in this episode of him? What's he doing? What's going on?
Dealing with it.
Yeah.
He's off the bandwagon.
Well, the way
Which
he's
is-
dealing with it is
We already know he's a bit of a loose cannon anyway.
a little bit. Well, with drugs. you
Yeah.
mean. Yeah, a little bit. But it seems like
And
he's
his
doing this all
behaviours.
for a different reason.
But now it's his cause to kind of push out.
He's trying
what
to
has
block out
happened,
any
yeah.
noise in his mind, any
Yeah.
intrusive thoughts or anything, or memories of what's happened.
Yeah.
Because recently he's gone through a lot. I mean, obviously it was
Kill
like,
the guy, watch someone's throat get split.
yeah, well, like I said, he's had the whole Jane thing, which is a little while ago.
Then the kid thing.
which he then blames himself for causing the plane crash,
Yeah.
and then
Then the thing with the kids.
yeah,
Then nearly getting shot, and then seeing those guys get run over
yeah,
and water
the
shooting.
girl, and then
And then
Victor.
having to sit in front of it. Yeah.
Yeah, it's all gone off. So there's a lot going through his mind. Like last episode, he seemed a bit cocky and was like, a bit not ignorant, I guess, of what was happening. So it kind of seemed a bit. He was putting on a brave face, I guess, in front of Walt, but really, he's dealing really badly with it. Yeah. So, this is when when they say it's quiet, we need to get a party going on. Yeah. And it cuts to party.
Yeah.
A lot of people, a lot of noise, a lot of drinking and smoking, and a really cool montage and some cool shots from above and stuff, and it looks really good. We cut to Walt's apartment, just the lock-off shot.
Yep, where he's doing his...
What happens on the lock-off shot? A chair just comes into frame.
Oh, yes.
He sits down.
This is when he's practicing, isn't it? I thought it was when he's doing his lunch bag.
No, he sits down.
He sits down and he's trying to practice and drawing the gum.
Yeah. Yeah. But again, it kind of mirrors the shot from the first episode when he's got the gun, but it's very different circumstance, I guess. Yeah. But we'll get to it. But obviously, him thinking he was just going to get an audience with Gus and be able to get a gun near him.
He's delusional.
Like, how does he think he's going to get to that place? Like, meanwhile, Hank is up at 2:24 a.m.
Yep.
With these rocks.
Yep, got that little magnifying glass.
Didn't correct me. Come on now.
Minerals.
They're minerals.
I love the scene of just...
It's like from the side and you just see Marie
slowly go up with our face mask on, and it's like...
What are you doing? Looking at a rock?
Yeah.
That's a mineral.
Can't you
but
sleep?
It's 2:24 a.m.
Yeah.
Oh, well, yeah.
Can't you sleep? Well, can't you see I am sleeping?
Yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. Yeah. And then he starts deflecting all the her trying to help by talking all about the mineral.
It's not cobalt.
No, I can't remember what he said. It doesn't matter.
And then he's like, you could make me seem like you're interested and I could carry on talking, but...
Or if you really want to sleep, we've got 4 bedrooms in this house, you could just bugger off and leave me to it.
If I'm causing you not to be able to sleep.
And then she just goes back down and I see.
I feel so bad for him.
I feel bad for her, but Hank is going through a lot as well. He's had so much traumatic events happening to him.
Yeah.
And it's all due to this whole...
They're kind of really portraying it really well, to be fair, because this is what happens to a lot of families. Like, that traumatic event
they're
happens.
All like,
it could be, like...
They're having, like, PTSD from all the events that's been happening.
How much... Hank is still here, and Hank survived.
Yeah.
But Hank didn't survive.
Yeah. His pride has not always tried to keep it.
This is a different Hank. This isn't the same Hank that was before the
He's
accident.
still a little bit the same, but he's not as jokey and... He's not himself, yeah. Obviously, he's still that
the only thing that died
was
kind of him.
Yeah.
By soul and not by
But she's
body.
trying to just help. She's just trying to be there for him, and it's hard for her as well, because
But he's going to be questioning why me.
But yeah, he's pushing back against her, trying to help, which isn't helping her. She's upset. He's upset. Yeah, but there you go. Walt then is packing his lunch.
Yes.
And his bullets.
And then the phone rings, and it's Skylar.
He drops one.
Yep.
Smacks his head because he's like, oh.
Oh yeah, because she's on the phone saying, "Oh, I was just trying to get hold of you about buying this car wash," and he's like,
"What are you doing? Yeah. Why are you talking about this? About a car wash?
We can't be talking about this on the phone." She's like,
"It's a car wash, not a brothel." Yeah. And she's like, "Are you like scanning or vetting my calls or whatever?"
Yeah.
Like, and he's like, "No, I was just. It doesn't matter." And she's like, "You just have to pull the trigger on this one."
Yeah.
Which very purposefully, he's holding the gun and yeah.
And she's like, "If you're not going to, I will."
Yeah. There we go. We have the after party. Everyone's laying down.
Oh, this is such a good.
Which is another cool shot as well on the Roomba.
The Roomba's just travelling around the floor, travelling around everyone, bumping into feet, arms, and then this one guy picks it up and starts to take it apart.
Yeah, gets a screwdriver in it. Jesse doesn't really say anything.
No, he then just wakes up
Badger.
And then Badger wakes up Skinny Pete.
So come on, keep this party going. Get them breakfast, get some liquor. We got to keep it going. I want this party bumping by the time I get back.
Yeah.
And then he turns up the music
And just leaves.
And then the people are slowly getting up. I love the shots in this because there's a shot of it's just like sitting there watching him go out the door, and like you see people slowly getting up, and then he's like, "Come on, get this party going!" And then the one guy comes into frame at the front, like, ugh. And then even better, it cuts from the music playing out loud to the music in his
It
headphones.
is, yeah, in the lab, and he's just weighing away.
Like Michelle MacLaren, we pointed out before, but there's something about her.
Yeah.
Directing is good. I mean, nothing to say bad about other people's, but she's got.
Did she do the Fly episode?
No, that was Ryan Johnson.
Oh, was it?
The director.
I was just remembering some of the shots, and that were really
the
good.
Knives Out director and whatnot. She did, like I said, that the Abacu one. Yeah, I don't know what other ones, but 1 Minute, which is the Hank shootout one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but. And IFT. She's done a few, so there we go. So this is where Jesse's got his headphones in. He's packing it all up, weighing it. Walt goes into his locker.
Yeah, and he puts the gun. And it's like, oh, it's being so fucking awkward about it all.
Yeah.
And then the door upstairs.
Did you think it was Gus?
I don't know. I was a bit like, is it?
Did you think he like I'm saying? Why? How did he think he was?
He's never really been down though, is he, to the lab?
A couple of times. He showed Walt in there and whatnot, but I don't know. Like I said, how did he think he was going to see Gus again? But
it's a new
Victor's replacement, basically. Like I love how Walt is like wants to turn around and he's like with his hands because he looked like
it's so awkward.
And then he goes over to the meth. They say the weight, and then
pop.
Mike has walked in and said, "Weigh it again."
Weigh it again.
New policy. What? And then that's when Walt is like, "Where's Gus?" And then they need to talk to him, clear up a few things. We left it off on a weird note.
And then he's just like, "You're never gonna see Gus again.
You're never gonna see Gus ever again."
It's like, oh,
so good. I mean, why would he?
Huh?
Yeah. He's cut off ties with him now, so snubbed him.
Yeah.
So there we go. Skylar is watching the car wash.
Yes, with baby Holly.
Yeah. She's like writing down what they each get and stuff. So she's basically getting intel on what their business is like, so she could offer money, which we see later. We could talk about that now. She comes back later to talk to the owner, which we've seen before.
Eyebrow guy.
We have seen him before when I think when Walt and Saul were looking at it.
Yeah.
They mentioned eyebrows guy, so he's not very happy.
She asked how much she'd sell it for.
10 million.
And she's like, well, how about 879,000?
And he's like, you're ridiculous. 20 million.
I've spent 30 years of my life building this from scratch.
From nothing, yeah.
And she's like, well, actually...
at first he was very demeaning to her, though. He was like, oh, you think you can get your hands dirty, you get chemical in your eyes and all this.
Housemaid and stuff.
She's like, I think I know a thing or two about scrubbing.
Yeah.
But she's like, I've gone through all these documents, like, these how many customers you get, this is the revenue you get, and I generously offered
19 cars a day.
Yeah, an hour.
An hour, sorry.
Yeah, I generously offered $50,000 on top. And he's like
20 million.
Is the price that Walter White pays.
Yeah.
he just
brought
quit.
His woman in.
He can't even face me himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, which is funny because
That guy quit with no notice.
Broke my air fresheners, grabbed himself.
20 million.
Yeah. And then she looked very upset.
Yeah.
I like how he just looks away. That guy's such a character, but yeah, she's not happy about it. What's she gonna do?
She should build their own car wash next door and take all their customers.
Yeah. What do you think she will do?
Tag.
Is that what you think's gonna happen? Yeah.
I guess so.
Okay, well, there you go.
With a car wash in the car park.
yeah, why not? Get your car washed while your kids play laser tag. This was before, but we cut to Hank having therapy.
Yes.
And he's
Everyone
really
was
struggling.
Really excited. He was really pumped. Everyone he was struggling, but he was so proud of himself.
He high-fived the guy.
Yeah.
Marie was cheering.
Yeah.
She high-fived him, and Hank didn't really want to high-five her. Yeah.
And she walked the guy out and was like, "Oh, I'm so happy with the work that you're doing for him." And he's like, "Every day,
one day at a time. Do you want to stay here? We got a spare room.
Spare room. He's like, "Oh no."
See you later. Like I said, it must be really cool to have a job kind of like that as well, helping people. Pizza party.
Yes, the pizzas arrive at the party.
I think this might be like a thing where someone...
There's this whole discussion.
I think you even said it in the episode, maybe,
probably.
where you're like, why is that pizza whole? It's not cut.
Yeah.
And then they're talking about, why is the pizza not cut?
Yeah.
Save us your money.
Yeah.
They put the savings onto you.
Yeah, it takes 10 seconds to cut a pizza. And
Yeah.
do 10 million pizzas a year. That's a...
Yeah.
These maths I can't do.
So they get a knock at the door. It's Andrew.
Yeah.
Which
Jesse
they did
goes
mention
out.
earlier.
Yeah.
Pete mentioned
She'd
that she
been
was asking, yeah. But he goes and talks to her. And she's just a bit confused. She's like, you're dealing with whatever, you're busy.
Yeah,
but
and then he does ask how Brock is. And then
Brock
Brock's
comes to
in the
get out,
car,
but yeah, she's like...
No, stay in the car, the adults are talking.
But she says, like, I don't know what you did with those guys, or if it was anything to do with you.
Yeah.
But then
the
the
same
night
night that it
this,
happened.
This is you, right?
In the letterbox, and he was kind of like...
Yeah. And then she's like, what am I meant to do with this? And
Yeah,
he's like, get out of that crap hole of a neighbourhood and move somewhere nice. Or you could spend it all on glass and I wouldn't be able to stop you.
Choice.
But I'm hoping you don't do that.
But then she asks, will anyone be looking for this money?
He says no. So. Yeah.
And then she just drives off.
It is a bit horrible. She's been snubbed by Jesse as well.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's crazy. But yeah, I didn't remember her coming back for this episode, to be honest.
It's a very short scene.
Yeah. But again, Brock's like the innocent party of this as well.
Mhm.
He doesn't know what's going on. Yeah, so Walt arrives at Gus's house.
Oh, yes.
In the middle of the night. Really nicely shot as well.
Yeah. Puts his Heisenberg hat
the
on.
music as well as he does it is so good.
Gets out
and
the
his
car.
face just changes.
Yeah.
The acting is so good.
Walks towards the house.
And then the phone rings.
Then he asks it, and it's just Gus's voice going, Walter, go home.
Go home.
He's looking around like, what?
And the shot from above looks so
Yeah.
good with the shadows. It's really cool. Yeah, crazy. I mean, that is just so badass.
Mhm.
Like, I would have imagined, like, I couldn't remember what happened in the scene. I was expecting, like, Mike to drive up and, like, grab him or something
yeah.
again. But no, less dramatic. It's just, go home.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. But there you go. We get a delivery of minerals or rocks.
Yay! Is that his your bricks?
Yeah, that's rocks. And the guy kind of laughs like she's joking, but
Yeah, it's generally.
But then we just hear she's moving them all around. You can hear Hank
Is
shouting,
that my minerals?
"Make sure none of them are damaged." Like his priorities are kind of not in the right place, I guess.
he's
But
like,
it's something.
if any of the boxes damaged, I won't have any of
It's
them
kind
be
of
damaged.
similar with what Jesse's dealing with. Jesse is using the music and the party and then
Yeah.
the people to distract him from everything that's happened. Hank is using minerals to distract himself
An
from what's
obsession
happened.
of focus.
Yeah, exactly. It's a
So
distraction.
he doesn't think about
Yeah,
the situation
yeah.
he's in.
Yeah. So there you go. But you were saying like she could be like, oh, you can get your minerals if you come and get them.
Yeah.
Yeah. But there we go. That's all we saw of them today. Cut to Saul Goodman on an advert
Oh yeah.
talking about plane crashes. Not a very tasteful advert.
No.
But
Did you have body parts fall on you?
Yeah.
Plane debris.
even an advert Saul Goodman is good. Like getting that is cool. But Mike even looks at it like, oh,
Yeah.
jeez. And then Walt turns up to the pub. Another great shot of the pub with the light coming in and then closing in.
Yeah.
This is when Mike says to him, if you're going to tell somebody, you need to get better at it. Like,
Yeah.
sort yourself out. And this is when Walt gets him a drink.
Yep.
And then starts just chatting away again.
Yeah. And then Pop-Pop asks him about the gun.
Well, no,
Like, you
before that,
shouldn't
what does
be-
he say before that, though? He starts saying about, he said he wanted to talk to Gus to sort things out, basically.
Yeah, because isn't it is that why you're carrying the sidearm?
Yeah.
And then
Well, I saw you carrying it at the lab. Does if it makes you feel better, like,
Yeah.
do it, I guess.
And then Walt starts talking to him about like that could have been.
Is that
you.
where Walt's face drops as well?
Yeah.
Like, he's like, oh.
Like.
Yeah, Walt's saying, you've got to be in the same boat as me here. You've got to be
Yeah.
thinking, he could do this to me. Where am I? Where do I stand in all this? Which is probably the case with Mike. We saw he a bit out of it as well. And he was confused by what happened when it happened as well. So
Yeah.
But then even,
He's just like, I just want you to get me a meeting with Gus.
yeah, get me in a room with him. And then
No questions asked.
That's it. I'll sort this out. I think before that though, I'm not too sure, but Mike says you need to, you're cooking now, you've got the job,
Yeah.
you need to just get on with it. You need to learn to take
Yeah.
yes for an answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I think this is when Walt says, get me in a room with him, and then he's like, Mike says, are you done?
Are you done? It's time for you to go, basically.
Yes.
And then he gets up and punches
punches
him a few times, and then
thanks for the drink.
and just walks off and leaves.
So
the-
badass, so cool. I really love it. I love Mike.
Yeah.
What do you think of Mike? All the characters in this are
Yeah,
so
so
great.
good.
They're
We
so
then
good.
we cut to Jesse's house.
Yeah.
And everyone's kind of leaving.
Yeah.
And then he's like, "Where are you going to Badger?" And he's like, "I've been awake for 3 days."
I think I've got a cat to feed
Feed
or
us,
something.
yeah.
And then Skinny Pete says he's not proud. He needs to go over. Like,
Yeah.
Like
He said,
maybe in a week.
Next week.
Yeah, sure.
And then it just.
They're kind of both like, are we all good? Because like Jesse's obviously acting a bit
Yeah.
odd. He's like, yeah, we're good.
We just see Jesse in the apartment on his own. It's trashed from the party. And he
Yeah.
just turns up the music and then sits right in front of the speaker.
I really like that shot pulling back away from it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Drowning out those thoughts and stuff. Yeah. Poor Jesse. I mean, he basically was manipulated into this whole situation from. Yeah.
Do you know what we didn't get answers to?
What was that? The lab notes. Yeah. We
Do you know
didn't.
why we didn't?
Why?
Because they're here.
That's true. Claire's got them saved.
I took them from the crime scene.
Yeah. Yeah. There we go. Yeah.
It does feel weird, like, not having Hank in the police anymore.
Yeah, because I feel like
Because
we would maybe get that if
yeah,
Hank
we
was
kind
still.
of got that half of.
Yeah.
We got kind of like the opposite of Walt and his drug making and his business and everything going on, but then you saw the other side of Hank and the DEA and like that they were piecing together a few
Yeah.
bits, and you're kind of like, oh god, they're close.
It's
they're
kind of a
close.
good way to get him off of the trail of the
Yeah,
whole thing.
we don't
and
have that bit
put,
anymore. I kind of miss it.
He's kind of being pushed off of it, but it's a really interesting story to
But
see
when it
him.
come back,
Don't know. Like I said, it's a really interesting story to deal with, though. He's like
Yeah.
trauma and what he's been through and stuff, and
yeah.
yeah, I really like it. I love how this show deals with actually human characters. They feel
Yeah.
human and they feel real. So yeah, there you go. That was episode 2.
Yeah.
We're getting through. There are, how many did I say? 13 in this season, I believe. Yeah, so we've still got 11 left. Where would you like to see it go next time? You want to see
no idea.
answers to the lab notes?
Yeah.
Hank hopefully recovering more, making progress.
Yeah.
What's Walt going to do now?
Don't know.
Are they going to get the car wash or the
Just
laser
needs
tag?
to cook. Just do your fucking job, mate.
Yeah, he likes to make things complicated.
Yeah.
I feel like he wants to
You
be
are no
in control.
longer in control.
Yeah. I don't think he ever has been, really. Like,
He was able to portray he was in control when it was
Yeah.
just him and Jesse, but you're working for someone now.
I mean, Crazy 8 caused a bit of a... Initially, that was the whole speed bump, and then Tuco, and then
Yeah.
all sorts have come along the way, so... Yeah, it's
Yeah.
crazy. But we'll be back for episode 3 next time. See how all the characters are dealing with their issues, I guess.
The trauma.
Yeah. But thank you very much for watching. We'll be back with Always Sunny next on the channel. Otherwise, back to Breaking Bad after the next person of interest. So, another 5 episodes between then and now and then. Cool. Thank you very much for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye. Bye.